Sagittarius, hi. All right, let's get into your reading. So starting off with your person's overall energy, this is a peek at your person, general reading, by the way. Starting off with their overall energy, we have new beginnings, firm foundation, the waiting game, suffering in silence, and shadow. So what I'm gathering from this energy is you know who this person is. Maybe you had a relationship with them or a fling with them, and they are pretty much going crazy without you. They're waiting, they're suffering. They could be kind of lurking in the background, so like looking at your social media, seeing what you're up to, asking friends of friends, things like that. But they want a new beginning and they want it to be stable, and they're waiting for that. So angel numbers, the only ones I'm seeing here is 88 for you guys this week. All right, so let's get into your person's current energies, current situation. All right, this is your person, but it is a general reading, so Sag energies can be flip-flopped and reversed. So when I say your person, it could actually be your energy. All right. Starting off with Justice and Four of Cups. So does this person feel like it's not fair that you rejected them or are ignoring them? Yeah, they don't want to walk away from this. Eight of Cups in reverse. They don't want to walk away. What else? What else? Putting in work and effort. You might work with this person and have like a little fling for some of you, or they want to put in work and effort on this. I'm hearing that song one way or another. Gonna get you. Oh. All right, Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior, fighting the good fight, or they could feel like maybe you set boundaries or there's something blocking or in the way. You put your foot down. Sorry, my shuffling is off today. Planting seeds for what? To reignite the flame. Yeah. They could be coming up with some creative ideas on how to apologize or make some sort of a love offer. To you. Could be dealing with an Aries. I have Pisces, Libra, Leo just showed up. All right, what's interfering? What got in the way of this connection? Somebody has no regrets. You're really done. I feel like whatever this is, like you're over it and they're waiting for you. I feel like you don't want to reconcile and you're not even mad. You're not even sad. Could be sad, but you don't regret. You don't have regrets here. You're not feeling a loss. Slow, steady, planned, methodical. Where's that Aries energy? Was this person giving to two? Is that why? I'm not quite yet getting third party interference, but kinda. Unless this was a situation where it was just supposed to be hooking up and that was it. Kind of feel like that because I have King and Queen of Wands with Ace of Wands in the middle. So this was supposed to just be like a fling, and somebody, I think, caught feelings here. Whenever I have King and Queen of Wands, that's like my single, passionate, fun, flirty, outgoing energy. Attractive, attraction, that kind of a thing. Where you should have been on the same page, same energy, but somewhere there's a lot of wands here. I'm hearing that song Laid by James. Bed is on fire with passion and love. The neighbors complain about the noises above. Yeah. They're definitely watching you or trying to text you or message you. I have Tower here, so what came crashing down? What created this Tower? Somebody chose to move on from this. Someone here, yeah, and blocked it. This was supposed to just be a casual hookup thing, and it turned into somebody really got feelings, the other person didn't. So instead of being on the same page, you both got off that same page. I kind of feel like, Sag, you're the one that was like, no, this wasn't supposed to be like that, whether you're in another commitment or stepping out or whatever the story is. You just don't want a relationship. Again, it can be flip-flopped and reversed, okay? But I'm just going to keep the storyline as you with this position here, just to make it make sense. Yeah. All right. How does this person feel about you, Sag? I'm hearing Eddie Money. Ooh, I think I'm in love. I'm telling you that someone caught feelings. How does this person feel about you? Exactly. The Lovers. Going back and forth, juggling. They might feel like you're juggling. That's how they feel about you. So it may not be the truth. It's their truth, their perspective. Yeah, you put a wall up here. You set boundaries with this person. I don't think they like it. And now that they can't have you, I feel like they want you more. See what I'm saying? This person wants more. All right, you are very cold and cut off. You are now in King of Swords energy. That's how they're seeing you, cold and cut off. They know you're not happy with them. And they may not be happy that you are being very cold and cut off towards them. But I feel like that's how the two of you kind of entered into this situation. Now they feel like you're wishy-washy. Actions not matching words. Confused. Things aren't fair. Emperor and Empress in reverse. Interesting. They know that you don't... Sorry, I feel a sneeze coming out. They know that you're not looking for this. Sorry, there it is. I felt it. They know that you don't want this long-term commitment. You wanted to just have fun. And now they're confused. They feel like it's unfair or you're treating them unfair. They feel like you're their soulmate. This is meant to be. But now you're cold and cut off. They're confused. All right, what is this person going to do? What are their next action steps? They're not changing their mind. They want it. You got some moves or something that they never seen before. Oh. Queen of Wands came out a lot. What are they going to do? What are they going to do now? Intentions and action steps towards Sagittarius. They're just so attracted to you. Ace of Cups. And they've fallen in love with you. Ace of Cups to the Ten of Cups. They want long-term happiness. They want to love you forever and ever and ever. I don't mean to laugh. It's probably a headache, but are they going to stay single, solo, independent while they wait for you? I have the waiting game. Moving on. Okay, so maybe they might get the hint. Nope, they're not going to get the hint. They're going to pretend that they're moving on. So I would expect this person maybe to show up with new outfit, new hair, whatever, something kind of to get your attention, pretending that they're moving on. Maybe block you on everything to, you know, show you that they're moving on. But in reality, yeah, their world just kind of came crashing down and they're sad. They're feeling the loss. You, not so much. You're their wish fulfillment. They may drink a lot too. That maybe could have been something that wasn't attractive to you. All right, what are you going to do? How are you going to respond to this energy, Sag? The Chariot, you're going to keep it moving. Scorpio. Maybe you're already in another connection. Maybe with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You are feeling a little bit stuck, but you're not changing your mind. You do feel a little bit bad about maybe how things went down or, you know, what happened, but you're not looking at yourself like a mean person or cold and cut off. You're looking at your situation like this was how we agreed. You knew this about me. You knew this is all that this could ever be, or that this is all I wanted. You're closing it out. And you're going towards your happiness, but you may have like a heart-to-heart conversation with this person just to kind of have them understand, again, what this was. But you're still moving forward. I don't really see you reconnecting as far as intimate with this person. If you work together, you're gonna put up your boundaries and explain to them like you gotta stop, you gotta chill. So yeah, I feel like you're good. You're good. All right. Party, celebration, event, public social gathering. Could have been something that happened at a party. Between the lines, hidden meaning, vague, speculate, implicit, single, alone, isolation, lonely, guarded. That could be this person. Or you just wanting to stay single. Roll the dice, take a chance, risk, leap of faith, strategy, and fear. Afraid, uneasy, suspicion, scared. I feel like you took a chance or you knew this was risky. This person could be really toxic. Fighting, codependent, misunderstanding, trigger. So they could be giving you a hard time. You could look at this person like, this is too toxic for me. This isn't what I wanted. This isn't how this was supposed to go. Kind of reminds me of like a Lifetime story or something, you know. All right, stay optimistic, positive thinking and faith. Soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. New love. A new chapter begins, whether it's with a new partner or in a current relationship. You might be renewing a relationship with somebody else. Like, ooh, this was a big lesson. I'm going to have more appreciation for where I'm at. Love your shadow. Accept and work with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. There is something about this person having a shadow. I don't know if you should love this person's shadow, but yeah, take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. I feel like that's kind of, pay attention to red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. You took a little bit of a leap here. And then red flags started popping up. And that's why you're... All right, numbers. Could be birthday, anniversary, number of days, weeks, months, years, an angel number, an age. Place it where you see fit. We have 1, 4, 10, 12. So 14, 41, 10, 12. January, April, October, December. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Could be strong placements in their chart. Something can happen during that season, like Sagittarius season, for instance. You have double Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces, Gemini. So double Sag, Libra, Pisces, Gemini. All right, let's get letters. Could be first, middle, last name, initials. Could spell a name. Could spell a word of significance. Place it where you see fit. All right, we have XOZTGEIFHLD. All right. So XOZGTEIFHLD are the letters. All right, Sag, that is what I have for you this week. Love and light. Take care.